Hello friends, welcome back one more time on my YouTube channel Dr. Nilesh Advice. I hope you must be healthy, happy and hearty, fit and fine. All over the world, most of the places now the lockdown is started getting over and the city is started going to get opened up. So the burning question is started coming up about the schools. Whether we should send the children to the school or not, what are the risk factors associated with, and how the parents should take the decision to sending the school or not. I'm going to explain all this thing in this video, so watch it carefully. I'm going to give you the insights that what are the factors you should look out for. Each individual is different, each individual's position is different, each individual's condition is different, so you can decide based on the factors which I am elaborating. First and foremost factor is how is the transmission of the COVID infection in the community. The country wherever you are staying, first you have to check it out that how much is the transmission. I am sure that the transmission will be get decided by the government, and once it will be very clear, then and then government will allow permission to open the school. So let's keep this decision to the government itself to decide whether they should open up the schools or not. Now, whatever points I am going to get elaborated are very important to take the decision whether we should send the children to the school or not. So listen it carefully. The number one factor is the child itself. So if your child is completely healthy, yes, then and then you can send the child to the school. Suppose any child who is suffering from any serious medical illnesses, like the certain medical conditions like the diabetes or the cancer, or maybe the child is taking some immunosuppressive medications, or child has uncontrolled asthma. These are the risk factor for the children. If the child is suffering from any of these illness, if he get the corona infection, then he likely to get more severe course of the disease corona itself. So this is the very important factor to consider. Another factor to be considered is that how is the behavior of the child. Whether your child will wear the mask, and if he is going to wear, then whether he is able to wear for a longer time in the school, whether he is able to maintain the social activities, whether he is able to maintain the social interaction with each other, and whether he is able to meet the social distancing by his own. All these factors are very important. The second important factor is you yourself as a parent. What are the steps you can able to take if you are opting for the school or you are opting for the e-learning? Number one, whether you are able to work at home if the child is going to stay at home. Number two, are you able to concentrate on their e-learning activities? Number three, are you able to provide him the disturbance-free or the noise-free environment so that they can learn at home? Number four, do you have enough resources so that you can provide the e-learning at home? If you have multiple children, do you have the multiple gadgets available? Do you have the good internet connections by which the children can do the e-learning? In case if you are sending the children to the school, do you have the provision that you can take the off if the child is getting infected? So all of these factors which are belonging to you, you have to consider while taking the decision. Another factor is the school itself. How much you have trust in your school, whether the school has established the norms to follow the government's guidelines. If any child get a coronavirus infection, do have enough resources? Do they will inform you immediately once they will get infected? If the child is getting sick, do they will notify immediately? Or do they have any liaison with the government hospitals or the facilities where the child can be get referred to you? Another important factor is the school bus transport. How you have provided the transport to your child, whether he is going to go into the school bus or the individual transport or in the car, how he is going to be, how the vehicle is going to get sanitized, how is the status of the person who is driving the vehicle. All these things are very important. As we are thinking about the child, we have to think about the other factors as well. School is a social entity. There are many things other than the teacher and the student. There is admin staff, there is a school transport service, there are housekeeping staff, all others are there. As it was discussed previously, that the children are the carrier of the infections and they can transmit the infection to the elder as well. That's why it is very important to consider whether we have to send the children to the school or not. Now, the new studies which are coming up, the children are harboring more virus than the adult themselves. So that's why the transmission of the infection must be much higher if they are transmitting the infection. Another important factor is your family members. Whether any of your family member is suffering from the serious illnesses like the cancer, uncontrolled asthma, diabetes or obese, if they are going to get the corona infection, it is detrimental for them. It causes very serious illnesses to them. So those are also the important factor to consider. So finally, what is my verdict? My verdict is based on the above factors. If the child doesn't have the serious illnesses, family members are not suffering from any serious illnesses, the school is quite confident to open up and they have the very good resources to meet any infection arises, then yes, you should start sending the children to the school. I hope this information must be useful to you. Like it, share it with your friends and colleagues, subscribe to my channel if you have not done before. Thank you very much.